Hymn to Enlil, the supreme God of the Trinity, most supreme God, God of the Old Testament, Enlil. Enlil, whose command is far-reaching, lofty his word and holy, whose pronouncement is unchangeable, whose decrees destinies into the distant future, whose lifted eyes scans the land, whose lifted beam searches the heart of all the land. When Father Enlil seats himself proudly on the holy dais, on the lofty dais, when Enlil carries out the supreme perfection, lordship, and kingship, the earth gods bow down willingly before him. Anunnaki humble themselves before him. Stand by faithful in accordance with their instructions, the great and mighty Lord, supreme in heaven and earth, the all-knowing one who understands the judgment, has set up his seat in Duranki, the wise one, made preeminent his princeship, occur the great place. In Apur, the lofty bellwether of the universe, he erected his dwelling. The city is faces awe, some fear and dread. Its outside no mighty God can approach. Its inside is full of cries of mutilation, cries of bloodshed. It's a trap that serves the pit net against the rebellious land. It grants not long days to the vagrant, allows no evil word to be uttered against the divine judgment. Purr, whose arm is a vast net, whose heart is the vast stepping urban bird, whose hand the wicked and evil cannot escape. The city endowed with truth, where righteousness and justice are perpetuated, where clean garments are worn even at the quay, where the older brother honors the younger brother, acts humanely towards him, where the word of the elders is heeded, where it is repeated in fear, where his son humbly fears his mother, where eldership endures. In the city, the holy seat of Enlil, when you marked off the holy settlements on earth, you built Nippur as your very own city, the cure of the mountain, your pure place, whose water is sweet, you founded in the Duranki, bond heaven to earth, bond in the center of the four corners of the universe, its ground the life of the land, the life of all lands, its brickwork of red metal, its foundations of lapizil. You have reared it up in summer like a wild ox. All lands bow the head to it. During its great festivals, the people spend all their time in bountifulness, and Lil, the shepherd upon you, gaze favorably. The legitimate one who you have raised over the land, the foreign land at his hand, the foreign land at his foot, as well as the most distant of foreign lands you make subservient to him, like refreshing water overflowing goods from all over. Their offerings in heavy tribute they brought into the storehouse in the main courtyard for you, Enlil. That was prayer to Enlil, the most supreme God, God of the Old Testament, brother of Enki, son of Anu.